Welcome back after the lunch break. Now, I take the opportunity to introduce our next guest speaker, Ms. Shweta Sharma. Ma'am, may I have your permission to please begin? Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am has done BTech from RGPV Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and has an experience of 5.6 years as an HR generalist with the role of business partner in IT company background. Currently, ma'am is working with Blazeclan Technologies Pvt Ltd, an Amazon Web Service Premier Partner company as HR, where ma'am expertise in organization development and people management across all verticals like employee engagement, policy execution, hiring and selection, performance management, process setting, training and development, organizational development with change management. Ma'am earlier worked in Harbinger Software and Servix Software Pune, where she achieved Best Leadership Skill Category Award and 2 times Best Star Performer of the Year and many more. With this, I request you, ma'am, to kindly address the batch.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll take the slides. So, you all know few basic things. So, we'll start with
people who are working in an organization are known as human resource. Ma'am, person who are working in an organization are known as human resource. Actually, I don't know more about it. I am from marketing, that's why.
okay, someone from Human Resource Department? Tina. Yes, who is Tina? Seems you are very popular in the college.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Tina.
So let's forget about the formalities and let's start on the topic.
Well,
Yes.
people with required skill and who work in an organization is known as a human resource.
But what they do?
Ma'am, they recruit the people and
Okay.
and cooperate with others department and work for an overall profit for the organization.
Okay. Are they salespeople?
No, ma'am.
Then how come profit?
Ma'am, development of the organization.
How? Anyone else can
By
give the
selection
answer?
of right people.
You can sit now, Tina. I know that. Anyone else from this side? Any other name? Any Shweta is here? Yes, Shweta. Who is Shweta? Both Shwetas are absent. Shwetas are always smart, you know. Okay. Anyone else? So, okay, fine. We'll start here. What are the types of HR function? How we can develop competency to survive in the industry? Not only specific for HR, but for the other people who are from finance department, from marketing, from sales. Then question and answer session. Okay. Can we have the next slide? Okay, so what you have seen here, can anyone read? Who is a good reader? Jugnu? Okay. Who is a good reader? Guys, I want original names, please. I'm so sorry. Yes, okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Yeah, so human resource is people, partner, strategic consultant, talent trainer, service manager, benefit master, and personal analyst.
Okay, thanks. What are these things? I know this is human resource, but what are these things? Are they people? Okay. Are they partners? Are they strategic consultant? How? How? Yes.
They develop the strategies which
Okay.
are beneficial for the organization.
Okay. Develop strategies. What else? Are they talent retainer? Yes. How? Whatever answer you will give, I will ask how, why. So you have to be ready.
Talent retainer because they know to place the right people to the right job
Okay.
because of their insight in human nature.
Okay. They know the in and out basically.
Yes.
Okay. So are they good psychologists? Really? In future? Can you correlate this?
Ma'am, they can study the human behavior.
Okay.
In future, they can become. They can study the psychology also.
Without studying psychology, how they will understand the psychology of a person? If I am not from psychology background, how I can understand your psychology?
By understanding my how I behave, what is my mindset,
Okay.
and
Okay. Good. Next one is service manager. Are they service manager? Anyone can be a service manager. Right? No one has said yes, they are service manager. Why? Can't they be a good service manager or not? Jugnu? Okay. Benefit master? No? Why no? Why no? Or why yes? Are they benefit master? For their own self or for the company? How? Guys, answers are coming from this side. Yes. How? Or why? They are benefit master. Yes. Yes.
And benefit masters in sense they put the right person at the right place and that in turns help the company to serve better.
Don't you think so? That will come under talent retainer.
I personally feel it can come under both of the subheads.
Okay. What is personal analyst? Anyone? Personal analyst? No one? What do you understand by personality, persona, personal? There is a difference in the spelling. Personal analyst. Someone is saying something from this side. Employees?
One who works for the company, a personal, and for being the personal analyst, he will take care of the interrelationship between the personal and their different levels of the hierarchy, where they are lacking and where they should improve on.
Okay, very good term, hierarchy. Please sit. Okay, So these are the things which a typical human resource personality plays in the any of organization. It could be IT, it could be non-IT like manufacturing, automobile, pharmaceutical, anything, education sector as well. They play different role in the industry. So earlier we used to call them human resource, HR, that's it. Now they are people partner, they are business partners because of such varieties of the roles. That is the future of human resource person. I would like to understand one thing from all of you. Human resource is a function or is a department or it's a designation or it's what it is basically? Pardon? Department. All of these. So confused you all of are. Human resource is what? A function, a department or an individual role? What it is? Individual role. Department. How can it be a individual role because they are playing all of these roles, right? Okay. If you are saying department, then how come it has to be a department? Tell me. How it will be related to a department? Human resource is a department. Yes.
Based on the analytical skills, it is divided into departments because there are various people who look after the talent acquisition, then people who look after mergers and acquisitions, and then there is department for training and development. So there is divisions in human resource.
Okay.
Compared to the analysis of that person.
Okay.
Where he fits in.
Okay. Give the next slide. What it is? Can anyone explain this? Anyone? You? Or yes? What is the first thing comes in your mind after this picture? These are the functions of human resource. Can you explain how? Guys, Tina have another answer. Yes, Tina.
Ma'am, human resource consists of people and it consists of workplace and it also consists of means it's a parts of human resource.
Okay.
These are the parts.
Strategy and
Human resource is a part of organization.
answer. I haven't get my answer.
Ma'am, these all are the parts of a human resource.
What is human resource? Is it a department? It is a designation? It is a function? It is a management? What?
Ma'am, it is the center part of any organization that
Okay.
actually runs the entire organization.
Okay.
Through which it is connected.
Still I haven't get my answer. Anyone? Come on guys, people who are from human resource department, who are studying human resource. I am expecting at least answer from them. It's a function, it's a department, it's a management, it's a designation, what it is or anything else. I think I am getting answer from this side again. Yes? Management. It's a Divya. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, I think HR is a department where it consists of recruiters and training and development.
Okay. Anyone else? No one? Okay. See, basically human resource is a function. They correlate all other roles in the organization. They drive all these things in any of the organization. See, it's not mandatory that for each different role you will hire different person. A single person can handle all these things. They can drive all these things. It's a function basically. Function will become a department with number of people. It's not an individual role. Yes, they are the part of management, but final decision makers they are not. They drive things in the organization. They make management aware about pros and cons, if and buts about any situation, anything. They prepare the strategies, they drive the workforce, they hire people, they retain them. But behind that, first of all, it's a function. These are the functions of human resource. Clear? No, not clear? Guys, give me answer, otherwise I will not be able to deliver. Yes. What about this side? Any doubt? Okay. Can we change the slide? Now in this slide you will be able to see what are the few functions of a human resource department. So there could be a single person who can handle all these functions. There could be a different team members. There could be different people who are working with this particular function. Someone from talent acquisition can handle all these things. Yes or no? Yes. How? What is talent acquisition? Anyone? What is talent acquisition? Yes.
Ma'am, it is best of the talent recruiting in the organization.
Okay. How?
By interviewing. Ma'am, there may be various processes like psychometric tests, GDs and personal interviews.
Okay. But how a human resource person will identify whether that person is competent enough or not to perform that job? How?
Ma'am, there are various processes like they are scientific in nature, so that the actual person, I mean the person cannot manipulate, and whatever his real personality is will come out in those processes.
You mean to say a good psychologist?
Maybe, but I'm not sure about this.
But someone from you only said that for that they have to be that degree, that course, right? Without that course, can't they judge anyone?
No, ma'am.
They can?
They can, yes.
Okay. Okay. So talent acquisition is something where we identify the need of organization in terms of their growth path, and then we provide a right fit for that particular position in any of the organization. It could be a technical role, it could be a support function, it could be a non-technical role. There are different stages, there are different process that could be differ organization to organization. Clear? Any query? Any doubt? Come on guys, speak. I would love to interact with all of you, but you guys are very hesitant. So now I can understand your mindset. Had your lunch? All of you? Yes, had rice in the lunch? Yes, now everyone is in sleeping mode. No? Then why I'm not able to hear answers? What? Okay. What is talent management and retention? The another function of human resource. Why retention is very important? Yes. To maintain the workforce. Good. What else?
Ma'am, because the talent retention is important for organization, as a company recruit or train the employee first time, and if employee leaves the organization after 1 year or 6 months, then the company has to again train and develop any other human resource which company will recruit through various interviews and training programs. So it again incurs the cost.
Okay.
So it again and again incurs the cost. So talent retention is important, because attrition rate in organization causes many types of cost, which will.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
See, there are two things. It's a typical life cycle of any employee who is in the organization. They join, they learn, they will get trained from the company, and then they will apply in the industry to get better opportunities if they are not getting in the organization, and then they leave the organization. Here, I have said one line. If they are not getting better opportunities or growth in the same organization where they have joined, here HR's role is very important. They have to manage that talent in the organization, and they have to engage that resource to retain in the organization. That's why HR's people called as a strategic partner, because they prepare strategies. Now HR role is not only restricted to hiring. Hiring can be performed by any other person in the organization, trust me. Someone from a technical team, someone from a non-technical team can hire a resource based on the skills. They can hire. But HR will be the person who will identify whether a resource is competent enough or not to get a fitment in the organization, because they have that pulse to understand their organization need, and based on their organization need they are able to retain people. That's why they are a strategic partner, they are people partner. How they do that? That is very important. So according to you, what are the different ways to retain anyone? How you can retain? You might have heard about employee engagement. What do you understand by that? Yes.
Companies engage their employees by various things such as work from home, or they give them a day off, or go out with them with weekends, and company lunch and other things.
So all the fun activities. Do you really think while giving an employee a day off from the work will work to retain that employee, or to give a lunch to employee?
Ma'am, the incentives can be both monetary as well as non-monetary.
Incentive monetary as well as non-monetary. What is non-monetary?
Recognition in the company, appraisal.
Yes. What else? Yes.
Delegation of authority.
Very good point. Delegation of authority. Very, very good point. What else? Appreciation. Yes. It could be monetary, non-monetary. What else?
Making them feel they are part of the company and not as an employer or labor.
Yes, that comes the giving them the authority. Yes. What else? Responsible. Yes. Responsibility. To give them or to take from them? Both ways. Can you define with an example?
Ma'am, for example, if we'll give an employee some task, so we'll make them responsible for the task as well as accountable.
Okay. And how you will judge that person is accountable or not?
Ma'am, the way he reports to us about his work.
Only reporting?
That is where talent acquisition plays a role.
How?
If a person is placed to the right workplace, that he has an interest in his job. So that is where he is being productive. It's the part of the company or the head to look after his needs. That is where the organization works through appraisals, through incentives, bonus.
Okay.
Because, making them feel that they are a part of the organization to its development, as an individual, as an organization for a whole.
Okay, very good point. Can you guys think beyond monetary benefits, appraisals, recognition, apart from that? I was about to come on that point. All answers are in this slide only. You just have to link things. Sir, correct if I'm wrong. Yes. I was a student of Sir in MIT college basically. Yes. How? Training and development.
The business environment keeps on changing. So for making a person capable of doing everything and changing with the changing environment, they need to be trained and developed with that particular.
Does training and development is a employee engagement thing or not? No? How? Who said no? And who said yes? I want both the answers. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Tell me. How? How it is different? Or yes from this side, how it is similar? Yes, Jugnu.
Training and development improves a person's efficiency to work.
Okay. My question is training and development is similar to employee engagement or not? Yes.
Ma'am, it is different because employee engagement is something that giving the responsibility and authority to the person, and training is something that means to train the person how to do that work.
Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, according to me, it is similar. Because if we talk about development and training, if we take an example of our own college, here also we are being developed, we are being trained. So if the faculties are good, if the teachers are good, we are interested, the subject is good, we'll be dedicated towards it, we'll attain the knowledge that are being provided to us. So we'll be engaged in that particular field, that we'll be excited, we'll be having that that thing to learn. Therefore, what I feel is that training and development is a part of employee engagement.
Okay. Any answer from this side? Tina? I'm sorry, I know only your name and Jugnu's name.
Ma'am, it's a part of employee engagement because training is an increase in the skill and knowledge of the employee or any person. And development is the overall increase in the knowledge and skill. So it's a part of employment that creates a interest in the particular field. So it's important to be a part of employee engagement.
Yes, very well said and very well correct. Training and development is a technique to engage employee. It's one of the technique. It's not completely an employee engagement, but yes, it's one of the technique to retain, to engage any person in the organization. It's human resource department's responsibility to identify training need. So there are different ways they talk to people during individual conversation, during team conversation. There are different ways, and based on their need analysis, they define what kind of training is required. There could be different kind of training. It could be technical or skill based. It could be behavioral. It could be related to leadership thing. So based on these things, they can engage good resource. They can identify so there are categories of resource as well in the organization. A good resource to whom company wants to retain for a longer period of time, and our average resource. Without them, company is like, okay, we are doing, but without them we can survive. And there are type of resource who are not so good, and without them company can definitely survive. So to identify those people, they have such sessions. Here comes employee relation. They build up the relation with the employees, that's why they are known as people partner. And they maintain the relation, they understand what are the problems employees are facing, how they can address their problems in a right way. So basically they understand the pulse of the people. They are the people who able to get the pain areas of the employee in any of the organization. For this, they don't need a degree called psychology or any certification of some neuro-linguistic test or psychometric test. They don't need that degree. Without that also they can do. Just that you have to develop those skills among you. Nowadays there is a term called emotional intelligence, emotional quotient, EQ. Why EQ is more important than IQ? Companies prefer the people for HR positions who are very empathetic with the people. Why? Because they are able to correlate their problems in the real time scenario, and they are able to act on those problems. They are the people who take those things to the management, and then management ask solutions from the HR, and then they start implementing this. Any doubt? Any query here? Guys, this is a very interesting topic. We can discuss in detail with limited time. Yes.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Shweta Sharma.
Yes.
Ma'am, you said it's not important that the person does not know about psychology or any of such thing.
Yes.
But if the person knows that, that will be a plus point for that, no?
Yes, obviously.
One should know psychology.
For a human resource person, they have to develop their emotional quotient rather than intelligence, because it's a behavioral profile. They deal with different kind of behaviors in the organization, guys. But these are the benefits which you will get. Plus, there are certain qualities which you have to develop in yourself. Your communication has to be very clear. Your analytical and your thought process has to be very clear. Then only you will be able to design anything in the organization. If your thought process is not clear, you will not be able to bring change, you will not be able to develop the culture, you will not be able to hire right people in the organization. You cannot lead anything. Few qualities you have to develop in yourself. That will, yes, come with set of experience. Probably those qualities are already with you. You have to do self-analysis. What are the positive things in your personality? And then based on that, you can go in your interest area. Clear? Yes. Any other query? No queries? Shall we end the discussion? Okay, thank you. So this is my mail ID. You can contact to me for any queries. If you want to write to me, if you are...
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful session. I'm sure the batch has gained a lot. Thank you, ma'am.